Here we are back. We have arrived. We are ready to start walking. I am jacked to bring you guys another series. This is going to be a 3.5 day series of Johnny and I just pounding these hills, and one last effort of the year for us to find some sheds. So Johnny's finishing packing up the rest of his gear. I've got all mine on. We're going to head into some south facing slopes right off the bat and just get into a really good area. So this is a lot of the stuff that I hunted, you know, the first go around out here, but these are all areas that we wanted to hit that we didn't get to. So we're kind of just staying in the same area, just hitting some different pockets that we didn't touch before. So man, I sure wish my brother was out here with me. It's unfortunate he couldn't make it, but hopefully I can find a bunch of antlers and bring a smile to his face anyway. So we're gonna get this trip underway. What do you say, Johnny?
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it. All right.
Less than 15 minutes into the hike, we have our first brown. I did walk up and take a look at it already, but I'm gonna wait for John. John's gonna come up here. I actually had just radioed him and told him that I was finding a lot of good elk sign, and I marked it on Onyx, and no more than kind of cut back east from where we were headed, and I just wanted to cover this little top really quick, and I spotted a royal, and I brought the Vortex binos up, and there's one laying there. So I radioed John, and I told him there's a lot of area that we need to cover right in here that has a lot of good elk sign. So he's on his way up. I want to see if he can see it, and then we'll go over and get a pickup for you guys. Here comes Johnny. He's coming right through here.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Keep coming.
Oh, yeah. Definitely a good one. I had to cross the Grand Canyon to get to you.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a huge one, but it's kind of a unique one.
Heck yeah, that's neat, man. I like that.
First one. Alrighty, I'm gonna get a pickup for you guys. That's kind of my most unique one that I've found so far. Really good fronts, but he just kind of peters out in the back. He's got a little devil tine right there, but it's almost like when he was in velvet, he just didn't really finish out. I mean, it's been off not terrible long. The wax ring's kind of still starting to fall off, but man, that's a good sign, man. Johnny and I been here all of 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes, and we're already on the board, and we are in some really good elk sign. So the plan was to move to keep going west, but I found this top right in here, and it's full of sign. It's full of, you know, scat. It's full of rubs and tracks, and I called Johnny back as soon as I found this and was like, you know, we need to hit this area harder. They were definitely in here, and it's a beautiful top. So plenty of daylight left. Great start to the trip, and we're gonna get rolling. Well, this one's kind of funny. It's a hard white or a chalk. It's already been chewed in half by the squirrels. Throw it on the pack. Maybe I'll make a knife handle out of this one or something. No antler left behind. Well, that was a quick 5-mile hike according to Onyx. Walked 5 miles, and average speed was 2.5 miles an hour, or 2 miles an hour, sorry. Got back here and peeled my pack off. Whew, worked up a sweat. John's on his way back. He's found 2 browns so far. Both of them are 4-point raggers. But when he gets up here, we'll show you his. But not bad. We weren't even supposed to be walking today, and we got lucky and made it happen. Off to a good start for a half day. When John gets back here, we're gonna move to a different area where I encountered some good elk sign the last time I was here. We'll show you John's sheds when he gets up here. Here he comes.
Just out here getting mountain tough, that's all.
Yeah, buddy. That looks like a match set to me.
Pretty close, if not the real thing. Man, that's awesome. That last little walk's kind of straight uphill. I'm exhausted. It's pretty good, man. A lot of good sign. So we didn't find any whites or chalks, but all browns.
Yep.
I think somebody picked this
Maybe
last year. Yeah.
But we're gonna kind of head across up into a lot of this burn next. Kind of drop down into this bottom and kind of head up into a different area where we found a bunch of sign, if that's what you want to do. That definitely looks like a match. Peel them off and we'll take a look.
Pretty close.
I'm gonna say yeah.
I mean, they were 300 yards, 400 yards apart.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I mean, pedicles are almost identical.
Yeah, that's a match.
Yeah. That's what you do with them, right? I don't see anything.
All right, we're gonna throw these in the truck and we're gonna keep moving. We got daylight left. John's not worn out yet. All right, we'll catch you on the next one. Now we're getting to our next spot. We're gonna hit some burn area. Some pines, a little bit of everything. Johnny's gonna refuel with a snack.
Snag it up.
We're gonna head out into all this wide open country. We got about a 3-mile hike into where I found some really good elk sign last trip, so we'll get up into there and we're gonna spend our rest of our evening out here. It's, what time is it? It is 4:30, so we've got about 3 hours or so to burn. You ready?
Ready.
And break. Well, I was getting close to where I wanted to be, and I was coming up through this saddle and I found something I didn't want to find. On a dead bull. Kind of a cool thing, but sucks to find them like that. But it's gonna stay here. Something else can feed on it and benefit from it, so well, can't do anything with it. It's too bad. Well, I won't lie, this walk has been fairly uneventful. I know John's picked up some whitetail sheds. I think he's up to 3. And I'm finally on the board with a shed, whitetail shed. It's an oldie. Just starting to chalk, probably 2 years old, maybe 3. But not leaving empty-handed. Did find that dead bull, which was unfortunate. John picked up, I believe it's 3 antlers. I believe he's found 3 elk sheds, or whitetail sheds, sorry. So finally I'm not skunked. We're making our way back to the truck. I am freaking hungry. So we will see what we might come across on the way back.